Welcome Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome cross watchers. Welcome all viewers new and people that are returning. I want to thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Helps with the algorithms. And I do want to do a general reading for August 2023 for you to get the messages that Libra needs to hear and know, okay? Divine Spirit and guides are going to give us those messages. So if this doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. It's not everybody's story, but Libra, let's get to the party started, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and use the singing bowl to cleanse the energies within myself as well as in the room. So bear with me, and then I'm going to do a universal silent prayer for happiness, prosperity, abundance, and just everything for everyone, okay? Because, you know, misery loves company, and happiness does beget happiness. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Libra. Let me get that silent prayer out. Peace, love, harmony, abundance, prosperity for everyone. All right, let's do this, Libra. Let's find out what Libra's messages are for August, what this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Not everybody's story, so don't make it fit. Cross watchers are welcome to hear the story play out. You may hear what you need to hear about yourself, okay? All right, so what is it that Libra needs to hear for their higher good? Now, I am reading this in July 26th, but it's going to be the messages for August. If you're seeing it now, it's when you're meant to see it. If you're seeing it 2 days till the end of August, that's when you're supposed to see it. If it doesn't resonate, don't claim it, all right? Check your natal placements. So let's go, Libra. There you go. Ooh, that flew out. All right. Libra, your main message is the Hangman in reverse. The Hangman in the upright is about seeking a different perspective, okay? So your message is that you need to take yourself out of timeout. You have sought a perspective and a different perspective. There's no need to put yourself in a prolonged time out. So for me, clairvoyantly and intuitively, that means step out of your comfort zone. You've got this, okay? So that I'm a Libra rising, so that's just what I wanted to hear. You're the Hangman in reverse. No more time out. You can come out of the corner now. You've sought the perspective. You have done the timeout time. Now it's time to step out and show out. All right? That's what I'm hearing. Step out, show out. All right. I want to do 3 more shuffles for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we need to know? That's 2. And 1 more. I'm going to do it this way because it shuffles better. 3. All right. Here we go. What is the main message? The main message that Libra needs to know and hear? Okay, so you may be having fond memories. Somebody may be coming back and it's time to step out of the shadows. You have seen a different perspective and now you know what you need to know, or you are in the know, and somebody may be coming back from the past. You may be dealing with fond memories of somebody from the past. Whatever it is that you did in time out may have something to do with somebody from the past. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What is the obstacle to the 6 of Cups? What is the obstacle for the 6 of Cups for Libra? Thinking about the past, somebody coming back from the past. The obstacle is that you may have left that situation that was in the past. You may be thinking about the good times about it, but don't forget about the bad times. Or this could be the obstacle if you had too much of a fun time with this person and couldn't concentrate on anything else. We'll get clarity, okay? So somebody from the past coming back, but the obstacle is that either there was a 3-party event, there was too many people in the mix, or that the camaraderie and the appreciations extended too far. What is the recent past for Libra? What is the recent past for Libra? The Fool card. You recently took a leap of faith, seeking a different perspective. You put yourself in timeout so that you could seek a different perspective, so you could take a leap of faith. So something new, something you could be dealing with an Aries though, Libra. If you're not dealing with an Aries in the recent past, from the time that I'm doing this reading is July 26th. It could play out recent past for whenever you see the video. But you may have taken a leap of faith. You may have taken yourself out of timeout because you sought a different perspective. Maybe you were having fond memories or somebody coming back from the past and you're deciding to give it another chance in the recent past, but your obstacle is too many people in the mix, too much camaraderie, too much of a good thing is what I'm hearing. What is the near future for Libra? What is the near future for Libra? Okay, so the near future is that you do have happily ever after. as well as a karmic closure, okay? So whatever the situation is that's leading to the Ten of Cups in your near future, as well as the World card, which is a karmic closure, putting to end a karmic lesson that's been learned. Turn it this way, all right? It looks like here, so far, your main message is that you don't need to be in timeout anymore. You have sought the perspective, or you're in the know. You know what you know now. You see the different sides of things. You may have been stuck in the past. You may have been stuck in memorabilia land, thinking about what was, what used to bring you happiness and everything. But yet you're not thinking about the things that are the bad times. So you did see the good times, but what about the bad times? Like maybe that person shared themselves too much with everybody. Maybe they didn't make you a priority, maybe. But now, you taking a leap of faith in the recent past shows me that now that you sought a different perspective, you were willing to take a new beginning. You were willing to put to end with the World card anything that was old, anything that karmically was over, that didn't need to be, there was no more lessons to be learned, and you are seeking your happily ever after. Okay, you're seeking what's going to make you happy. What is it that you're going to make you happy, and not including this other person, okay? What is your distant past message? And we'll get clarity here. What is your distant past message, Libra, that's going to help you karmically when it's making decisions in the present and the future? Something that you hard-won lesson that you learned, okay? The hard way. What is it that you took from the distant karmic past lesson? I have the card of speaking your truth. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, okay? So in the past, you had to speak your truth, and you learned that it's very important to stay true to yourself and to speak your truth, to always let someone know where you stand in a situation, okay? Standing in your truth. That is your karmic lesson that you learned, and let's see how that plays out. What is your distant future, 6 weeks to 6 months from this reading? Walking away. Walking away, 8 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Walking away from things after speaking your truth that no longer resonate with you, that you will no longer absolve, you will no longer put up with. Old memories and nostalgia of good times or not. There's certain things that you just won't deal with anymore. You won't entertain it no more, okay? What is the present energies at the time that you're seeing this reading? What is your present energies, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at the time of this reading? Your energies are of unknown, unclear paths, but not worried about it because you sought your perspective. You sought different points of views. You're a different person because of it. You are not afraid of it. The Moon card could be in the present that you're dealing with a Pisces, or a Pisces is assisting you. The Moon card is specific to a Pisces person. But I feel intuitively, clairvoyantly, that this is an unknown time for you. You're seeking your happily ever after, and it doesn't karmically involve this past person anymore that you're letting go of, that you sought a different perspective. You saw the ugly. You didn't overlook the ugly, and you're not willing to overlook the ugly anymore. You're willing to walk away and speak your truth, okay? So you are going down an unknown path, and it doesn't have to be scary, because sometimes we, like, you know, when we were teenagers or way in the past, okay, when we didn't think about things and worry about things, we just lived the life for the present moment. Like, you know, for example, my dad was military, right? So we moved around all the time. I didn't worry about if I was going to meet new friends or anything. I expected I was going to meet new friends. I expected I was going to have a new life every time I moved, right? So the Moon card, going down an uncharted path, and a path that you don't have a clear view of what's going to end up at the other side, it doesn't always have to be a scary thing. Sometimes it can be an exciting thing. The unknown, what's coming at me, what can I expect, right? So in the present energies, you will be either dealing with a Pisces, or you will be dealing with an uncharted path that you'll have to go down so that you can seek your happily ever after, right? After putting a karmic closure to something that you had to leave behind because maybe they didn't make you your priority, or they had too many people in the mix. What is the outside energies for Libra that is feeding into this unknown path, or this new path that they're going to be taking with the Pisces, or just a time of unknown? Knight of Wands. The outside energies is that you're ready for the excitement. You're ready for the offer of a passion, travel, adventure, okay? So you're willing to accept this unknown path and going down a uncharted territory for you, someplace new, or something, doing something new, whether it's relationship, career, a spiritual journey, a pilgrimage. You're willing to take whatever path, even if it's an unknown path, as long as it leads to something different, some kind of action being taken so that you're not stuck in a rut, something that you can achieve your happily ever after, right? What is your hopes and fears, Libra? What is your hopes and fears in here? Yeah, your hope, not your fear. Your hope is that you're not stuck in a regret mode, okay? That's what your hope is. You're like, you fear it and hope it at the same time. God, I hope I don't live to regret this. But I don't think that you will. I think that walking away and speaking your truth is always a good thing. Staying stuck in the past and thinking about fond memories but not acknowledging the bad times, not making you a priority. You sought a different perspective and you are putting to end karmic lessons that are no longer going to give you any kind of lessons, any kind of challenges, or any kind of growth, evolutionary wise. And seeking your happily ever after is a great path to go on. You recently decided you're going to take a leap of faith and trust the universe has got your back, and you're going to go down a adventure, a path that's untraveled. You're just hoping and fearing, but let me go ahead and hit that with a clarity card here. You are okay. Yeah, you're hoping that that you don't regret this ending. Okay, so when you have the Five of Cups and you have the Six of Cups as the message that you're stuck in the past, you're stuck in memory. Okay, so when we miss somebody and we're out of a relationship or a career ended or we're on a spiritual evolution, we do second guess ourselves and we try to cling to the good things about the person that we left behind, the career we left behind, but we don't think about the tragedy of it. Like, what was the bad times that we had? There was a reason why we left. There was a reason why we weren't learning any more karmic lessons from that situation, person, place, or thing, right? We focus solely on the good times and it makes us regret, but then we don't focus on what brought it to an ending where there's no go back, right? What was it? Were they cheating on me? Were they stealing from me? Were they lying to me? If it's a relationship, if it was a career, did it keep me stuck in the rut? Did they overwhelm me with overburdensome, but they didn't pay me what I was worth? There was no equal reciprocity. Is it a spiritual journey, an evolution that I'm stuck in because I'm not willing to take the change and take the leap of faith? Whatever it is that you're fearing and regretting, try to remember that it's not the good things. You need to look at things as a big picture and not just be stuck on the good aspects of it and regret. Because that will keep you from regretting. That will keep you from being stuck and not being able to move on. When you focus on what was the cause, what was the cause of that karmic lesson having to end, okay? That's what the message for your hopes and fears is, okay? What is your outcome, Libra? What is your outcome for this August 2023 messages? Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you need to know about your outcome in this message? The Hangman in upright. You're not stuck anymore. You're not in timeout anymore. You've sought a different perspective. Again, this is a Pisces card and a Pisces card, okay? So your outcome is that if you get confused, if you get stuck, if you get to the point where you're trapped in the memorabilia and the past memories, take a time out. It's okay on this uncharted path, on this new adventure that you're taking of passion, travel, and energy, new career, new relationship, whatever it means to you. It's okay to take a time out again. Just because you came out of timeout and took a leap of faith so that you can take this new adventure on, it doesn't mean that you can't take a timeout in the outcome. If you need to take a breather, if you need to take a stop, a pause, to look and retroflect where you're at that moment, to gauge the distance of where you're at, where you've been, where you're going, it's okay. And it may be with the assistance of a Pisces, is what I'm seeing here, with the Hangman in the upright, okay? Let's go ahead and get that card hit again. Yeah, because the Empress is you, Libra, okay? This is you. So if you need to take a pause again, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing that says that you can't take 2 pauses, 3 pauses, as many pauses as you need to be able to nurture yourself, heal yourself, and work on your potential for growth and abundance, okay? You could be getting the assistance and the outcome from a Libra or another Libra or a Pisces. But whatever the case may be, if in the outcome you become overwhelmed with this new passion, new travel, new adventure, new opportunity that is being offered to you, it's okay to stop, gauge the distance, take a retrospect of where you're at and what you need to do to further elevate, evolve, ascend, and reach your happily ever after. Okay, you can pause as many times as you need. That is what the message is. But as long as you're working towards your future potential with the Empress, as long as you're focusing on yourself and your growth and not putting someone else before you, ahead of you, that you walked away from because there was something that, yeah, you regret and you miss this person because you think about the good times, but what was the catalyst that ended that was a betrayal, deceit, something that kept you trapped and stuck, that came to light that was just unacceptable. There was no going back. This, whatever this situation is, person, place, or thing that kept you evolution, your spiritual journey trapped, relationship, career, whatever it was, there was something really, really bad about the situation, toxic about the situation that you need to remember so that you can break free of just thinking about the good times, okay? So that you don't keep yourself trapped, stuck, wanting to go back to the past. Pause if you need to, but keep moving on. Keep moving on for your higher good, for yourself, for your potential for growth, focusing on your self-love, okay? That's the message that I have for Libra. Getting unstuck, but sometimes you need to take a pause again, all right? And there, you can take as many pauses as you need to. Some of the situations that my Libras, now Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, this is not going to be everybody's situation, just some situations that some Libras may be going through that may tie into the story. If it's not yours, don't claim it. Just claim what does. And if it doesn't resonate, then just move on, all right? Chuck it in the bucket. Like, share, subscribe. It does help with the algorithms, but this is going to be a story for somebody, all right? Pressure cooker, rage, ready to explode. Some of us Libras, because I'm a Libra rising, so I'm going to speak for myself, had to walk away from a situation because it was no longer tolerable. There was either too much advice coming in, too many people in the mix. It was becoming overwhelming. It was becoming like a pressure cooker. And the rage, the ready to explode was fixing to happen. And it could just be that you were so overwhelmed at work, in a relationship. There was too many expectations put on you, and it was always you having to deal with the issues and put out the fires that, you know, you had to move on from it. It was self-preservation, okay? So whatever that means to you, Libra. And so other Libras, some other Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses, some other Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses was forbidden love. They weren't reciprocating. They were giving love to everybody and you. Forbidden love, tragedy, okay? That three of cups is spreading themselves very thin, not making you the priority, and you just weren't having it. You were going to speak your truth, and you weren't going to, that was unacceptable, okay? So you had to walk away. That's some people's tragedy, okay? Forbidden love. There was no equal reciprocity, right? Let's go ahead and get some more messages, situations for some Libra risings, Sun, Moon, Venus. All right. I have retaliation, punish, payback, revenge. Some of you guys may be stuck in the past because you think, hey, I don't want to move on, and had to seek a different perspective because once you walked away from something, you may be thinking about, hey, I want retribution, I want payback, I want to punish somebody. Or maybe somebody is with you because they weren't making you their priority. They had a childhood or a past, some kind of karmic tie past with you, and they just wanted to get back with you to hurt you as a payback for something, right? That's not everybody's story. Retaliation is not every Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus' story. But some people, it may have been about that, and that may be why they were with you. There are some people that are going through court, paperwork, legalities. Some of these people's situations are that they needed to walk away from something because of the fact that they're still going through it. They're still trying to unbreak the ties of letting go of something that it no longer worked for their higher good. So that may be some people's story that they're going through a legal pursuit of some kind of breaking the ties, and so they're having to revisit it. Some Libras need to know to stay in the present moment, to not focus about the past. We got the Six of Cups, somebody focused about the past. We got the Five of Cups, which is somebody unable to move on in the hopes and fears position, right? So some people and some Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses need to hear that you need to stay in the present moment. Stay focused on each step that you take. And if you need to take a pause so that you can work on your nurturing and your self-love, then by all means, take as many pauses as you need, Libra, okay? But stay in the present moment. Don't stay trapped in the past. Remember why you left. Remember why the Eight of Cups is there, because you left this. It was unacceptable. It was something that you had to speak your truth on, because it's not something that you were willing to entertain, okay? Much love to you, Libra. Let's get you a karmic affirmation card that is going to give you something to think forward and look forward to in the month of August. This is about your higher good. This is about saving yourself. This is about preservation. This is about winning a battle if you're in a court case. This is about getting out of the pressure cooker and seeking a different perspective in a relationship, career, or self-evolution journey, all right? But your spirit message, affirmations message is family, okay? In a time when you have to seek a different perspective and you're going down an unknown path, it's okay to seek out your family. It doesn't have to be blood family. It can be whoever you consider to be family, whoever you consider to be your family, okay? Reach out to them. Another affirmation message for the month of August for my Libras is positivity. Think with positivity. Don't get stuck in trapped in the past of what you can't control. Whatever happened, happened. It's the past. The legalities of it, if it's a legal matter you're going through, you will get through it with the help of the people that you consider to be family, as well as with positivity. All right? Don't be in that pressure cooker anymore. Nurture, the Empress. This is the main goal. Your goal at the outcome is to become the Empress, working on your self-love, on your potential for growth, on your abundance, and not putting everybody in front of you, putting yourself first. That's what the nurture card means. All right? All right. Well, much love to you, Libra. Till we read again, take care. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment. Like, share, subscribe, and stay safe.